Hi, I'm Kim Shui. This is my Spring/Summer 2025 collection. We literally just wrapped up Fashion Week. I'm still recovering from that. The collection was inspired by what I was feeling like the world was needing right now. This idea of resilience and unity, the philosophy of kintsugi, which is this process of all these broken ceramic pieces that are put together back again with gold resin, and they're made to be more beautiful and stronger. It was also inspired by this exhibit I had seen in Paris by the artist and ex-football player Matthew Barney. He has these pieces of weightlifting equipment made in terracotta, exhibiting something very strong and unbreakable. A lot of the dyes and the browns that you see in the collection were from the terracotta sculptures that I was looking at. There was also the Spanish photographer Don Fontcuberta. The tie-dye sequins came from this book, this photography collection titled Kintsugi, where you see like the dyes. And these are like archive photography that he revived. You can see in the collection where the fabrics were inspired by, because there's something imperfect about it, right? But it's still really nice. I was born in the States, but when I was 3, I moved to Rome, Italy, and I grew up in Rome. I'm of Chinese heritage. There's always a collage element to a lot of my pieces. I've spent a lot of time in China as well, and that is something that I love exploring throughout each of my collections. For example, this is a very traditional Chinese pattern that you see on Ming Dynasty vases. It's a pattern that I've explored and loved since forever. The kintsugi part came in with the lace inserts, pieces that are broken up, the back is lace up. Even with these traditional brocades, this is the back side of a traditional brocade that's combined, so the front and the back of the fabric being used and the contrast of it. I look throughout the dynasties, but I love bringing in traditional motifs, reinterpreting them into a different context. If you look on my mood board over there, you can see a lot of those ceramic pieces have that kintsugi philosophy behind it. That was a starting point for me too, where they're broken apart but put back together. I liked how we developed it into jewelry pieces, but also different placements on the body and part of the garments. For me, that inspiration came from taking the flowers from the Ming Dynasty vases and turning them into physical 3D sculpture pieces on the garments. They're pieced back together with these wires, and these were models that we did of the ceramic pieces that we were working on. So we modeled it on the body and had them sculpted in that way. I did a couple of necklace pieces, bust pieces. They were inspired by the florals on the ceramics. I love the celebration of femininity each time, or what we consider to be feminine as well. I really love highlighting in my work, bringing to light beautiful things that are a part of Chinese culture. I'm showing them how beautiful it can be.